everyone, it's Jeff from Modern Combat and Survival. In this short video, we're going to be talking about survival gear and specifically sleeping bag Smackdown. Check this out. Okay, if you've followed any of our other videos, our podcasts, or other articles off of our blog posts, you know that I'm a big stickler for people with these giant lists of what to put inside of their bug out bag. I mean, I don't know where they figure that they can carry all this stuff mile after mile after mile. I can tell you from being in the Army, having to hump a ruck for sometimes upwards of 100 miles, that you start to like figure out what's important and what's not, right? So what I want to do is I want to go over one simple area that you can use to knock pounds off of your bug out bag and save up a lot of space, all right? So let's talk about your sleeping bag. So you see a lot of lists out there just saying you need a sleeping bag to be able to carry with you when you're bugging out, right? So this is a sleeping bag. It's not the best example of a sleeping bag. I know you can get a lot smaller than this, maybe with a mummy bag or something like this, but this is what I've seen on actual pictures that people have shown for their bug out bags. So as you can see, this thing is going to be relatively heavy. It's also going to take up, if this is our X-Bob, our extreme bug out bag, it's going to take most of that room inside of there. You've got no more room really for food or ammo or supplies or anything else that you've got there. So this thing, you can see, is really not your best choice, all right? A better choice is going to be something that more of a lightweight type of it's like a mummy bag material, but it's really meant for only about 55 degrees Fahrenheit to 13 degrees Celsius. Now, the advantage of this, as you can see, you have a lot less size, a lot less weight, right? So that is a big thing. Now, I currently use this for things like major campouts that I go on and stuff like that. I have it inside of my vehicle. So you definitely, this is a good option, and I do recommend these. This is a marmot that works really, really well. But when it comes to an actual bug out scenario, you want to get even smaller and less weight than that. So we had a saying in the military. In long-range reconnaissance, it was travel light, freeze at night. Well, you don't have to actually freeze at night. In the military, that's the only options that we had were those big sleeping bags. But this is what I actually carry for my sleeping bag, if you will, inside of my bug out bag. So this is the Tack Bivy. They now come out with a green version of it, so it's has more of a stealth mode to it, which I like a lot. And you can see that this thing right here, it's basically an emergency blanket with the Mylar inside of it. So it reflects your heat back to you, but it's in a sleeping bag form. So it's not just a blanket, you go inside of it. Now, this is what I actually carry. Now, what I like about this is I can take this thing and it can go inside with all my other gear, right inside of one of my 8-inch pouches on the side of my bug out bag, right? So really, really simple to stick it in there. It'll keep you warm down to negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. The other thing I put inside of this, just an additional tip, is to put inside a sleep liner. You can get them in cotton, or there's different materials that you can get them in, but you'll get a lot of condensation sleeping in these things. So putting inside a sleeve, like a liner inside of it, will help to absorb a lot of that and keep you warm. So when it comes to a Smackdown for sleeping bag for your bug out bag, this is the definite winner. If you want to learn more military secrets for survival, we've got some upcoming training coming up. Go ahead and make sure that you're on the list for that. Just use the link that's in this video right now, and I hope to see you at the training. See you there. Prepare, train, and survive.